Yep.
All right. Hi, everybody. We are live, our mediums, and we're coming to you a little bit earlier. And maybe Jean will be able to sleep a little better tonight because, you know, when you're doing this kind of work, you get kind of jacked up and excited and all that stuff. And then you have to go to bed because you have to go to work the next day. So
we're expecting a big snowstorm here tonight in just a few hours. So they told us all not to come in tomorrow.
Well, I was just talking to Terri because we had snow again here. This is not what happens here. Right. And I'm getting kind of tired of it. But yeah, everybody's getting it. So, wow. Well, I hope everybody out there is safe. Hi, everybody. Hi, Kelly and Gina and Sharon and Sue and Lauren and Teresa and Pure Visionary. Other Terri. Hi, Pure Visionary. Joan. Yeah. Thank you all for being here. Michelle Mybell, Sherry, all of you. I don't want to leave anybody out, but thank you all for being here with us today. So hopefully everybody's January 6th is going okay today.
Mm-hmm. So far,
quite a difference from last year. Yeah, quite a difference.
Very good speech from Merrick Garland. Did you hear that?
I saw that yesterday, and actually President Biden gave a fairly good speech today mentioning the former guy without mentioning his name, and called him out on a lot of things.
Yeah.
So, and then what is it? I guess I didn't know this. I don't know if you guys knew this, but you know, when he finally took to tell people to back down. To remember when he finally did after all that time. Apparently, they all told him that they were going to invoke the 25th Amendment if he didn't.
Oh.
And I did not know that.
I did not know that either.
I had never heard that before.
Yeah, that came out today. You know, CNN, Caitlin Collins reported that today. And apparently, what's her name? Stephanie Grisham, who has testified, said that tomorrow there's supposed to be a huge contingent of ex-Trumpites, legislators, you know, people that work with him, that are supposed to get together to try to get him out, make him go away. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Well, I feel the tide is beginning to reach its peak and turn a little bit.
Please, yes. Once we get that thing shifted over, the rest of our ascension can happen. Wouldn't that be beautiful?
Yeah.
Hi, Cartomancy. It's nice to see you. Tracy Ralph, Chris Martin, Ron. Hi, Ron. Hi, everybody. Thanks for all being here. Deb, it's great to see everybody. We're happy to be here. We got a couple of requests today. We're doing mediumship readings. We are also spirit guides. If you want a card pulled, I can do that. Anything that you might want to ask is great. If you're asking about people on the other side, please give us their first name at least, their relationship to you, and what was the other one there? Was there something else?
Maybe where they're from, or just a birthday.
Like United States, or is that what you mean? Okay. All right.
You know, an energetic hook.
An energetic way to connect into them.
Just because it's so cold.
Easier that way. Yeah, I understand. And if it's, if it's mom and dad, then it's, Shirley and Bill or whatever you want to say.
But mom and dad or whatever. Yeah.
I would really like to have you, I'm going to make a request, and I don't know if you can do it, but I would love to hear from it. But this person is not somebody that I know, but we all know this person. And I'm just wondering if Betty White has anything she might want to say to us. I miss her. I missed her the moment she died. And I watched a video of her yesterday. I was at home. It was taped a number of years ago, but at the very end, she's feeding marshmallows sitting next to a grizzly bear. Oh. She was such an animal person. And I don't know. I just thought it was precious. It isn't like that Grizzly Man movie that the guy ended up getting eaten by the grizzly bear. But so I don't know.
Debbie Freebird Spirit and Kim and Andrea Lilac Lantern, they all did a really nice tribute to the Golden Girls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on the Famous Women edition.
Yeah.
And then they did another. There's a couple of them that they did, and it was just really beautifully done, and just a nice remembrance. And I know that what's his Spirit Whisperer, knew her personally. And he was in one of the clips that they showed on TV when they announced that she had passed, and they showed her at the zoo with all the animals. And he worked at the zoo and was friends with her when she came to see the animals. And he said he was so stunned that she passed, but he was even more stunned that it was him on the clip that he was watching.
Sure.
I was laughing.
Yeah, yeah. Talk about immediate synchronicities here. Right. Absolutely. Wow. So, yeah, I haven't been on this week. I've been so busy getting ready with this first new term, which is going really well. I have my classes in the morning and I'm done, and I'm feeling much better about that. So, but anyway, I didn't even realize that. Yeah. And of course they did it and other people have done it. But anyway, much love to you, Betty White. And say hi to my mom for me, would you?
I just see I just see her happy, smiling face, like a very radiant, sort of sparkly light, which is basically what she was like.
I just see her with Alan Ludden, and I just adored Alan Ludden. What a guy.
Yeah.
And somebody said, I think it was her housekeeper said the last words out of her mouth were Alan. So he died in 81. So she's been alone all this time. And I'm sure she's happy to be back with him again,
Yeah. And I felt that way when, who was the other woman who recently died, who had that wonderful comedian husband? He had the cigar.
Oh, George Burns?
George Burns. Yeah.
Gracie. Yeah.
Gracie. Yeah, because finally they're together again. Because I think George outlived Gracie.
Oh, yes, he did.
Yeah.
And he told the stories. Did you hear the story about when he brought flowers home to Gracie, what she did? Did you ever hear that?
No.
He never brought flowers home ever for Gracie. And he brought flowers home, and she looked at him and she threw them at him and smacked him across the face. And she said, "Who was she?"
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing?
It was the only time he cheated. It was the only time he cheated, he said. Yeah. And she knew it.
She knew it. Yeah. Guilty.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Talk about psychic, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got a couple questions here in
Okay.
the chat. So, and thank you. First of all, I want to say, Kelly, I'm very sorry to hear that your ex-husband crossed. No matter if there are exes or, we're not in love with those people anymore. They were part of our lives. And so I certainly send my condolences. A lot of conflicted feelings that people have when that happens. So her ex-husband's Ed, and she just found out he was 51. He lived in Ontario. She wants to know if there's anything from her guides to assist her through the feelings she's having. So
I'm so sorry for your loss, Kelly.
Yes.
He's so young.
Yeah, he is young.
Very young.
My ex died at 51 too.
Oh my.
Why?
It's difficult no matter if they're your ex or your current.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely.
I'll never forget, because my mom and dad were married for 25 years and divorced for 25 years. And my dad remarried, and it was such a long time ago and all this. But my mother, it's no matter how long you've been apart, it's just like a piece of you.
It's raw. It makes you raw. Yeah.
God,
I've got 3 ex-husbands. I hope I don't have to go through that 3 times.
Oh. Well, you have two exes or 3 exes?
I have 3 exes. I'm on my 4th.
Oh, I thought it was
number 3. My 4th marriage. No.
Oh.
I've been married 4 times. This one I've been married to for 21 years. So this one.
And he's handsome. Ooh.
Thank you. Yes, and he's a chiropractor, so he takes care of me.
So Kelly, I'm getting a feeling of freedom from your ex-husband when I go through you to touch his energy. I feel like he's maybe happy to be out of his body, happy to be unrestrained. That's the word that I'm hearing, that he's unrestrained.
Mm.
I mean, of course, there's the life review and all of that. I'm not getting anything, that is probably very soon.
Yeah, it's only been a week or so, I guess. I don't know. She just found out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, grief is,
It's a funny thing.
it's painful. Yeah. It's something, it's like being on a roller coaster ride, really. I mean, I don't even think I'm channeling this. It's the most painful thing I've ever been through. It affects you. You can't sleep. You can't eat. It's very difficult. Yeah. I'm getting to write and to talk, to actually talk to him and tell him how you're feeling, how you have felt, to really open up a conversation with him like we're talking right now, and deal with your grief that way, even anger, in all forms. I think he's there to listen. I'm getting that he's there to listen from a different
perspective. Yeah.
So let her rip. I mean, let her rip, and whatever forms of expression, but conversations in the shower, conversations when you're getting in the car.
Kelly has been through such a metamorphosis with her life in the last year or half a year or whatever it is. And I'm believing in my heart that this happened when she could deal with it better than she could have if it happened earlier. So, remember that, Kel. Remember that, you're only given what you can take at the time, but the spirit wanted you to know that. They waited or whatever it is. I realize he may have had addiction issues, but.
Well, I'm getting the word freedom.
There you go.
Freedom to say and do what you want. He's free. You're free to throw a dart at his picture if you want to.
That's right.
That kind of the energy going back and forth between you should be free, expressed without guilt or without hesitation. Whenever and however you want.
Are you getting anything, Jean?
Yeah. How about you?
I am too. So I want to say it eventually, but I think
I'm done.
I think mine's weird enough. I should go next.
Okay.
Go ahead.
We can stop in now. I get the feeling he's showing me a tire, and the only thing I think I can quite get from this is it kind of resonated with Thayer's roller coaster idea, but I also then heard, no, tell her to put air in her tires. He's curious about your tires right now. And the other thing he's showing me is an antenna. So the very opposite of what Thayer just said, that once your grief is over, he can help be an antenna. He can help broadcast to you.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm done now.
That's nice. That's beautiful. Well, he's just telling me, remember the good old days. Remember when you guys were falling in love. Remember all the excitement and all the fun you guys had together. And just remember him at that pure, true love, that pure happiness, that pure, discovery time together, and how much fun you had when you were falling in love. And this is the energy he wants you to feel to lift your vibration and your frequency, so that he can tap in and jump in and be and help you with that communication. But just remember those good old times, and really fondly, and he's really just remembering that as well. And he's just gleaning down on you, just gleaning just pure love and happiness, and saying, man, we had such a great time.
When you were young. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I got something very interesting. I got core. My immediate reaction to this was, you felt like you just got kicked in the gut, basically. But he is a part of your core, your being, because you shared time together, and that time was, no matter how long it was, and matter how long ago it was, you're always still sharing this core, even if you don't have children together, because you had that relationship. And of course, everything is karmic, and everything is, we come back with people that we need to finish our work with. But I get it. But look at the illumination. So you're going to get some illumination, as the other ladies were saying. I really, truly believe. I have, whenever I get some bad news, or I get something that's very disturbing to me, I get it right in the gut, and I get a stomach ache. That's the way I deal with a lot of things, unfortunately. But it's like a kick. And there are people that we don't love anymore, and maybe we don't even like anymore, that are exes. But that doesn't mean we don't have shared history with them. And there's something about that brings us to want to have that history be honored, I guess, maybe. So, honey, I love you. I'm sorry that you're going through that, Kel. And we're sending you out lots of love.
Death does not mean the conversation is over.
That's right. Boy.
That was beautiful, Thayer. You should coin that.
You should. Yeah.
That's your new YouTube channel. I hear a star being born.
Yep. There you go. That's great. All right. The next one we have is from Tracy Ralph. She just wants to say that she was gifted a reading by you, Jean, and you're fabulous, and she enjoyed it so much. And I think that's important. And thank you for sharing that with us, because Kelly had the same experience, actually, a number of months ago when she worked with Jean. Mm-hmm. And the other ladies are just as talented. So I'm glad you told us, and thank you. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Tracy.
Yeah. All right. So Michelle Mybell, who actually is admitted down here that she's like me, been married a few times. Anyway, she would like a message from her son, Patrick. That must be his, am I guessing that's his birth date? Or was it the day he passed? I don't know. Was an active duty Marine. Michelle, can you just give me, is that a date?
I would think it was his birth date.
His birthday, yeah.
It's also my birthday, too.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
No, not the year, too?
Not the year, but
years. Yeah. It's 11/14.
Okay, there you go. All right.
Sorry, Thayer.
All right.
My son was born in 84 as well.
Right away, I see a young man who's come up to me in military gear. Not the kind when you're the kind when you're an active duty, when you're actually out there, and he just says, "Yes, ma'am." And,
yeah, very polite.
Patrick, what message would you like to give your mother?
Oh, he passed in 2017. That's what Michelle says.
Well, I think because of my Rocks and Feathers class, a whole lot of animals are coming forward for me. And it looks to me like he's giving you the gift of a desert wolf. And it's not like you get the wolf as a guide, but it's a protection. It's a protective animal. You get all the benefits of this kind of animal.
I'm hearing. Go ahead.
No, that's what I got. That's it.
I'm hearing. I'm okay, Mom. I'm okay. I hang out with you, but everything is fine. I know this sounds corny, but he goes, I'm at peace. Everything is fine. I'm heart connected with you always. And remember, hold on. Remember the things that we did together will bring us close together. Remember our interaction and our energy on Earth, because that energy is still alive, even though you can't see it. But by remembering me and loving me is me being close with you.
That's lovely.
But I am fine, and remember and know that my energy is still alive. But it's mostly, I'm fine, Mom. I'm fine.
He's telling me that he holds a place of honor on the other side, that his honor and his valor and his courage and his convictions and his love for country and for what he was doing to protect us all, he's still doing that on the other side. He's still protecting us. He's still protecting you. And that, I think, ties into the wolf too. Mm-hmm. And he has a very prestigious place. And I almost want to say it's similar to like the Band of Brothers, like because he had such pure intentions and true desire. He was went to the place where heroes go, and like where firemen go, and where courageous people that save people in catastrophes go. He's with all of them, Mom, and we're all here together, and we're all protecting all of you. It's just such a proud valor, honor kind of a feeling. And he's saying, you would be so proud of me, Mom.
Absolutely. Did you guys walk in the woods together, spend some time? I'm getting images of you guys being outside and spending time walking in the woods together, maybe hunting, something in the fall where there's no leaves. But I'm receiving that image from him that is home. He goes home.
So he lost a lot in his platoon to suicide, and I got this most beautiful card here for you, dear. It's alchemy, and look at it. It reminds me a lot of what I learned about Reiki and where the energy emanates from in our hands. I'm just sensing the fact that he transformed. I also got the idea that he's one of your very important guides, or spirit guides, and is with you all the time. But I kept hearing Semper Fi, Semper Fi, and I'm from a Marine Corps family, and I want you to know that ever true, ever true. He's ever true, and I send you lots of love, dear. Thank you.
Sometimes people are only here for a minute.
True.
But that doesn't relieve grief. I mean,
no, it doesn't. No. That's right. Especially when it's your child. Yeah. She says walking in the woods, but not hunting.
Hunting. Yeah. I see fall like bare leaves, and then that he likes walking in the woods with you, or because I asked him something that I could give you that had proof that you guys did together. And that's the image I got.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Just as a reminder, if you are going to be asking questions again, I mentioned this in the beginning, I'm going to mention it again. Please give us the name of the person. Give us the area of the world. You don't have to say your hometown or whatever, and what their relationship is to you, whether it's a mother, a father, a brother, a sister, a child, a grandmother, or a friend, and let us know, because the ladies can tap in faster when that is available to them. And we also take messages from your spirit guides or aliens if they want to give them. I don't know, whatever you want. So
Galactic Council.
Galactic Council. There you go. So Mary Thornberry is asking a question, and of course, this is a very important day. I don't know, for a bad reason. Just like they were saying today, December 7th, 1941, September 11th, 2001, January 6th, 2021. Do you notice something in common with these dates?
The one.
All of them have a 1 at the end. And it's just, yeah. So anyway, anything from Anne Frank, who really just wanted people to get along as well. Hi, Seascape.
She's telling me, try not to take yourself so seriously. These things are tragic. These things are unthinkable, unspeakable. Yet we are a spirit in this human incarnation. Remember your spirit. Your spirit does not have to touch any of that. Your spirit can live and soar and be protected and have joy and persevere and overcome. You have this spirit inside of you. Tap into that. Don't take yourself so seriously.
You know, I got a song when you said that, right? We are spirits in a material world. And I heard Spirit in the Sky on the radio the other day and thought of you.
Oh, sweet, Allie.
Well,
my husband grins every time I play it.
She's showing me a little mouse.
Little mouse?
A little mouse.
Okay.
And it's like I'm in the attic with her and she sees a little mouse play, and the little mouse is playing. Little mouse, you know, is doing what mice do. But she's saying, have the freedom of the little mouse. The little mouse hides, but the little mouse has fun. The little mouse is free to move. I think this is the real message here. The little mouse is free to move about. And just like that little mouse, we can move about even now within spirit and outside. And so don't hold yourself down. Don't hold yourself to one place. We really are all one. So she might be gone in body, but she's still here in spirit. She's still part of our spirits. We're all actually related. We're all actually part of one. Try to remember that.
Beautiful.
I'm getting the message that tragedy will repeat itself over and over and over again until it's worked out. And I'm getting the image of a washing machine with very dirty clothes in it. And you keep washing it and the dirt leaves, and you keep washing it and the dirt leaves. But it's always in the same cycle, different characters, different situations. It's sort of like the washing of the human soul and the human spirit, that it's cyclical. And I'm getting it wasn't as bad as what I went through for January 6th.
Wow. And I get motion.
Yeah.
I get motion. I take this back. If you listen to Merrick Garland yesterday, and he says you start small and you work up, and there's motion being made. She says things are being taken care of. Have a little bit more patience. We're going to start seeing things, go up higher and higher and higher. And all the little revelations that are coming out right now, they're just going to keep coming out.
It's the same
thing.
It's like a chewing of a cud, the cud being the fascism, the lack of identity, the lack of self-love, the lack of connection to love. And it just keeps over and over again.
Every generation.
Yeah. But it morphs into something else.
And there is motion to it. Yeah.
But she goes, January 6th was not as bad as what I went through, which means there's been a jump in it. She's hard because, you read so much about her, and you read that book when you're 14, and it's stuck in my mind like a movie.
It is.
So it's hard to get a distance from that.
It is. But you're right. All of, I mean, we're all tied together anyway, but
Anyway, yeah.
tied together by tragedies. Tragic people are also tied together as a big, I don't know, a big circle around it all. Everybody holding hands and,
Yeah.
you know, yeah. Thank you, ladies. Okay, we got one here from Deb H. Purple Elephant. She apparently lost her daughter, a stillborn daughter, in 1984. And does that daughter have any messages that and Jenny likes your scarf. Your scarf is getting quite
Thank
the
you.
news.
Thank you, everyone. I love you guys too. It's my happy
And
scarf.
hi, oil painter. I didn't
Yeah.
know it was the Epiphany. That's right.
Yeah.
It's the 6th. It's the Epiphany.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, she was oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't 84. It was 85, she says, in Texas. Just so you know. Hi, Juno.
First off, I just want to say how sorry I am. How no matter how spiritual we can be, we're all human, and that human pain it's painful. And moving through the pain is an obstacle course. So I'm sending
It
out
is.
my heart love to you.
It's awful that we have to have these they're not celebrations, they're memory reminding of anniversary of.
Yeah.
And it's not a happy day, you know.
No.
It would be nice to have a happy day when we all got along really well, you know.
It's a happy day that turned into a nightmare.
Right.
Let's see.
She's showing me herself as like a young 15 or 16-year-old girl on the other side, saying that she'll meet you. She'll meet you and you'll recognize her right away. She's saying that you gave me so much love in the womb. And I had motherly love, and I had experience, and I had warmth, and I had nourishment. And I watch over you. And I'm always here.
I see a vision just very much like that. I feel like I'm seeing it from heaven, and I'm seeing a little older, it's a young woman, but a little older than the one you're describing, Jean. And it's like I'm way down at the grass level, and I'm looking up into the sunrise, and she's walking towards me, and there's sun behind her, but it's not blinding me. She's got long hair, long brown hair, and she's saying, I see you. I watch you all the time. I see you. And I send love down to you. And she's kind of leaning forward in the grasses, and I'm kind of seeing.
I'm sorry that happened to your beautiful daughter, Deb. That's got to be the worst experience.
I see the image of a piece of sand in an oyster, and that the sand is very painful to start. And the message I'm getting is, as you send love to me, as you do every day when you think of me, it's a transition from something painful like the sand into a pearl. That type of transition of sending love, and to that is that she appreciates the love and the thoughts that you send her every day. She hears them, she receives them, and as you transform the pain of the sand into the beautiful pearl of love, that this is something that you're doing together on a karmatic level, and that this is what life is all about, is the transition but she hears and converses the love back and forth, because I'm sure that you still talk to her every day, and she feels that love. And making the pearl out of the sand is the object of the lesson, which is a terrible way to put it, but that's the image I'm getting.
Beautiful. Anything from you, Jean?
Yeah, I did.
You did it. Terry, did you?
Mm.
You did. I'm
did.
sorry. I'm sorry. I got productivity, and I love this because look, it's you and your daughter. She says,
Oh,
Mom, I'm right
wow.
there. I'm right there
Oh,
beside you. Yep.
That's beautiful.
I know. I
And
love it.
those are the colors of the grass I saw.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah,
All
she's
right.
like bending down, looking at me down in the grass, but she's actually looking at Deb, not me, of course.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Wow, those are the
I know. It's an
colors.
awesome card to pull for that. When I first pulled it and I saw the young girl there, it was amazing. So,
Was that
wow.
before or after I saw the young girl? Do you know? Do you know when you pulled it? Was it right before or right
Yeah.
after?
Yeah, no, it was right. It was around the same time because I pulled
Oh.
one out. Yeah, when we're all getting ready.
She
to
was
do it.
sending through a message.
Woo-hoo!
Wow.
Thanks, Mom. Yeah, thanks, Mom. Woohoo.
Hi,
Very
Ron.
nice.
Unconditional love. You're so
Yeah.
nice saying hi to everybody in the
I
chat.
know. Isn't he a great, he's
You're
a
a
great
great
moderator. All the
guy.
rest of you too. Thank you for
Yeah.
being such great moderators and welcoming some new people who I had not seen here before. So I thank you for that. Absolutely. All right. So Silver Scribe wonders if we could get a message from her father, Leo.
I hear the word Papa. I'm not sure if that means anything to you.
I'm seeing a fatherly guy, like a papa. He wasn't thin. He wasn't fat. He was kind of roundish. Happy guy.
What are those ties called that that the cowboys wear? It's just a string with a silver thing.
Yeah.
Bolo?
A
Bolo?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. One of those ties. Yeah.
That's what he's showing me.
That's what he's showing you. Does that make any sense to you at all, Silver Scribe? That your father sort of wore one of those cowboy ties, I guess is the best way to say it. Listen, look at the conch shell on the ear. He's saying, please listen. I'm trying to get messages to you. I'm trying to let you know.
Wow.
Thank you for asking. I've been trying to get a hold of you for quite a while now. Spend some time and listen. I may come to you in a dream. I may whisper in your ear. You may hear a song that reminds you of me. That's me, honey. That's me. I'm here for you. Listen.
She said he wore bow ties.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw like an Italian kind of guy, like you see in a movie with a bow tie.
Yeah. I get you. I get what you're saying.
Sort of jolly, a very, very jolly kind of guy.
Wow. Excellent. Well, welcome to Sharon McGreevy, who is here for the first time. We're happy you're here, along with some other folks that I've not seen before. We just love it when you come, and we welcome you and hope you join. And I will be putting the links to the different readers in the chat. I'll be putting one. I'm going to put it in right now for Thayer. She does her work with
vibrational painting.
Vibrational paintings.
I'm having a great time doing free readings.
Free readings.
Once
yes.
I figure out how to pay, I'm going to charge like $10 or $20 to figure that out.
Yeah, until you get yourself, because practicing is what they really need, and a lot of this that we do here with the mediums is getting practice with each other. Jean has her own channel, which is SunPsychicJean. She also does readings, and we have Kigaru Tarot, who's Terri at the top, and she also does readings, and I'll be putting the links to their channels on here. But Thayer, you have to get in contact with on a Gmail account. I'm sorry. Did I forget
Allie,
something?
I just sent you the links on the private chat, so you can just cut and paste.
I'll copy and paste them. Thank you so much. All right.
Yeah.
So while I give you this, I'll go ahead and do that.
Oh, for Silver Scribe, I got that you're still my girl. You're still my girl, he says.
Sorry, Thayer.
That's okay.
And I'm not getting anything. I'm hung up on his name, Leo, and I'm seeing a very silvery looking lion. And I'm an actual Leo too, and so it's like I'm just hung up on the Leo, not getting so much a message.
Okay. That's all right. Anything else? Okay, so we have Rose's husband, Carlos. I'm sorry for your loss, Rose. That's terrible. I'm so sorry. We'll see what we can do. All right, so I got this. Is the second? Oh, that's Jean's. I guess the second one you sent, or the first one you sent, is Terry's. Am I
It
right,
is.
Jean? Okay.
It is.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, Allie, I changed my channel's name this week, so
I didn't know that.
yeah,
What is it?
it's Kigaru Spiritual Journeys, because every time I'm reading, we're going on a journey,
That's true. You always are.
and
Okay.
I'm not quite throwing any tarot, so.
Did
Yep,
did
I get it.
Carlos die of COVID? Did he die?
Oh,
Was this a COVID death?
if you can respond to us, Rose, if you're here, that would be helpful.
I feel like he got sick and he died, whether it was COVID or cancer. That he came home one day, he just got sick and he died.
Oh, so sorry to hear that.
Thank you for loving me and helping me. Somehow he died in bed. It wasn't, I don't think it was an accident.
Mm-hmm.
He's telling me that you are a very good cook, and you make cakes and pies and cinnamon buns and very special things, homemade dinners and special treats. And he absolutely just loved, and it was heaven every day on earth with you and how special you were.
Heart attack.
That's wonderful.
Heart attack.
It's the simple things that men really love.
Mhm. Mhm. I'm hearing, actually, I'm seeing a man with a bouquet of roses, those pink ones that they're from a garden, not from a shop. They're called sterling, so they're kind of like lavenderish, silvery lavender, like a
Yep.
big bunch of them. And he says, I never gave you enough flowers in your lifetime. I never did. And he wishes he had, because you are a flower. You are a rose.
He had a heart attack. Yeah. Sorry.
You live up to your name.
All right, Rose. I got an interesting card, I think. It's renewal. It's renewal. He said it was a time for him to go, to be renewed. He's going to wait for you because he wants to come back with you in the next life, but he's going to spend some time getting himself, cleaned up and ready to go again. So just know he's looking over you all the time. You are his world. Thank you. Very nice. All right. And from our friend Suzanne Fortier, she would love a message from her cousin Wayne, Fredericton, New Brunswick, Canada. I love it there. It's beautiful. I've been there. I think that's where they have those beautiful falls. Or is that Moncton? That might be Moncton.
I'm getting builder. Did he build houses or boats? Building boats or building?
Suzanne,
Did he smoke cigarettes?
I asked your higher self to to bring a message forth from Wayne. And I'm not seeing a message, but I'm seeing aspen trees. And aspen trees have roots. You never see one aspen tree alone. They're in a grove. And they've found that they speak by their roots. Their roots are like silvery connection. And I see a silvery connection to Wayne, your cousin. And I feel like he's saying, I'm still connected to you. I'm still your support. I'm still there for you.
Mm-hmm. Ancestral support, right? I mean, they're of the same ancestry.
I think so, because he's talking about it's definitely about that they are connected via ancestry. Yes.
Okay.
I feel like he smoked.
Did he?
I'm getting that he.
Yeah. Suzanne, did he smoke? Because I get heat.
You get heat?
Yes. Yeah. I don't know why. I didn't know why I got heat, but I got heat.
I'm getting he liked to be outside, and he smoked. And
First cousins. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he smoke, Suzanne? No, he did not.
He was quiet.
Okay.
No smoking?
No.
Okay.
It could be that he let things simmer, and there's where the heat comes from.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He was 8 when he died. No wonder.
Oh, he was 8?
8.
Oh.
Yeah. Andrea Galvin picks up on his playful nature. He will be doing things that make you smile, and you'll think, was that you? Yes. That's perfect, Andrea. Good for you.
Good job.
That. Yeah.
Good job.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm getting outside. They like to be outside.
Maybe, did you play outside, Suzanne, under the sunshine? I'm trying to figure out why heat came through. That's very possible.
He's just showing me his divine light in his heart and saying that you have this same divine light in your heart. And he's saying that you are angel inside, and we are all angels, and to remember that and to shine your light. He's just showing me his light. It's beautiful.
Oh.
Thank you. Hope that helps you, Suzanne. I hope that, not really, no? Okay. Aging disease. He was handicapped. Okay.
Oh.
All right. All right. Very interesting. All right. No hits this time, I guess. But, sometimes
you get it.
Can you read potentials? Can you also read potentials, though? He was so young. You know what I'm trying to say? Had he lived longer? I don't know. See my point? Can you read for potentialities? Or does he stay 8 years old on the other side and he doesn't stay handicapped?
No, they can choose how they want to show themselves or at what age. I've read before where that there was a child that passed away at birth, but when I read they were an adult in heaven, they had a very important job. Yeah. So I don't know. All I saw was the roots right. Connecting him and her. So
okay.
And I saw a line of birches or aspen, and him being outside with wood and boats. Something with wood and boats.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So
well, I mean, I'm not trying to make it fit. I'm not trying to do that, but it just okay. So I'm going to say to everybody, we got some questions that we probably can't get to all of them because it's been, I got them all at the end here, but we'll do what we can, but I can't take any more questions, please, after Donna Marie's question. And hello, Scott Allen. We're glad you're here. I hope you're well.
Hey, Scott.
Alien. Mr. Alien from outer space.
There you go. Pamela Shin just asked me to draw a card for her today. She's gone through a tough time, so I promised her I would. Pamela, she's a wonderful nurse, and she's been working through this COVID thing. And I want to send lots of love and energy to Pamela Shin and all our other nurses that are out there. I got this card, Pamela, and it says, You can radically change your results by shifting your beliefs. If you have any beliefs that are limiting you right now, if you change those beliefs, which is, pretty much, so whatever it is you're feeling, and you said you're having a hard time right now, so there is something that you're feeling conflicted about or having an issue with, try to change your thoughts about that. Try to change your beliefs about it, that, or examine what it is that you're feeling and see if you can tie that in with anything else in your external world and your internal world. Look at it together harmoniously and see if there's something you can do for that. But honey, I send you lots of love and thank you for all you do, for all your patience. And, and I don't see you here often, and I know it's because you're really busy, and I'm glad to see you. So thanks, Pamela.
Pamela may be picking up on the collective energy for today as well.
Okay.
So it may not be yours. It may not be yours.
It may not. Yep. All right. Donna Marie is fairly new. She would like a reading, which for her granny, and I think she told me the name of her granny. Yes, here it is. Geraldine McGowan passed away in 2008. She wondered if we had any kind of message, and we're glad you're here. Thank you for coming by and seeing us. Whoops, sorry.
She's just sending you so much love. She's very tickled and excited that you're calling, asking for a message from her on a live YouTube video. She's thrilled about it, and she says, "Oh, tell her I love her, tell her I love her." She's all excited.
My name got called for The Price is Right.
Howie, I cannot believe you said that, because what I was seeing was she was acting like she was on The Price is Right. Like,
oh my God.
Oh my gosh, I saw that.
Oh, that's funny. Oh my God.
And I saw it just as like Jean, just when you're talking, she's like excited. She's excited.
Yeah. Oh, that's maybe she used to watch it. Who knows? The ladies. My mom used to watch some certain shows in the afternoons, or some ladies in the mornings.
She says she was excited to be around you guys in at the holidays.
Oh.
I feel like there's a particular dish she liked that she was happy you guys made it and ate it, and she felt like part of like she was back there again.
I'm getting she was a hard worker. She liked to have her tea. I see a picture of her sitting down at a table, drinking tea.
Wow.
And she had liked to have a lot of objects around her.
Wow.
Like little things. People like to have things.
Jean, did I cut you off?
No.
Okay, because when I reacted to The Price is Right.
No, Allie was just mentioning after I was done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She loves tea, Thayer.
Yeah.
Good job.
Aww.
And I feel like she had loved her family. There was a lot of people in her family. And she took her role as grandmother. She loved being a grandmother. She enjoyed everything. I see little, those little figurines that people have.
Oh, yeah.
Figurines.
Knickknacks. Yeah.
Or tea towels. That they would collect tea towels, things like that she enjoyed, things like that, and tablecloth. Yeah.
She says, I got the world in my hands now. I can see everything that's going on, Donna Marie, and just know that you're loved. From this perspective, it's very easy. And time just goes by at a different rate. And I'm watching you grow and become a woman. So,
Wow.
Yeah, that's like a family. Yeah.
like a family card. Yeah.
Just because I'm not there doesn't mean I'm still not grandmother.
That's right.
Not in a bad way, but grandmother.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. All right, let's see. We have next one is for, I'm not taking any more today. I can't because we're supposed to be done in about, we usually go about an hour and maybe 10 minutes at the most. And we're pretty tight and I still got some more to do. So right now, Linda Barorian wonders if we, Linda, are you here? Can you give us Mom's name? Don't forget that we need to know the name of the people and, the general area that you live. All right.
Yeah, it's just the name speeds it up a little bit. We're not sifting the whole universe.
Yeah. Do you want me to, in fact, I'm going to do this, Linda. I'm going to go to the next question. If you can put that name up, I'll go back to you. That way, if you're here, we can do it. And if you're not, then we can move forward. So I'm going to go to Craig Dixon. And he wonders if his friend Clara received her answers.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Sharon McGreevy, you need to tell me the name of your partner, please, in the chat. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Craig. Clara's like sitting at a table to me and she's like, oh, you won't believe how juicy it is over here. I think she got her answers. She got her answers.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Sharon.
It wasn't as complicated as I thought.
Let's see what I get.
She's just telling me you'll have to wait and see.
She would say that, but she'd be so thrilled when you're there.
Consistency is the important part, Craig. She says, be consistent. We need to try to be consistent on this side like we are on the other side. And all I can say is that good luck with that, everybody. Because we tend to, maybe get a little bit, where it's kind of like procrastination. We all don't like it, but we do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. All right. All right, Deb H. Thank you, dear. Have a good day.
So, Allie, before we go on to the next, I just wanted to share with you. So I started with you back in like July or August. It was back in the late summer, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And when I came on and you interviewed me, and I had these big aspirations of what I wanted to become and who I wanted to be on YouTube and on your channel. And do you remember what I told you I wanted to do? I wanted to give readings, and I wanted to post the readings on my YouTube page to help all other people.
Without
I
using
wanted
the names. Okay.
to share the miraculous events of the actual what transpires during the reading, and just help other people understand what it could mean for them. Well, I actually achieved my goal today. That's why I was late coming in. I actually, I was searching for a video editor, and that is what was holding me up. I was very fearful about whether I had the ability to do a video editor. And I just posted my first video, and it was over an hour long, and I edited it down to like 27 minutes. And it's called Sylvia, A Beautiful Love Story.
Oh, and that's wonderful.
It's about a woman who lost her first husband in Vietnam, and he was a fighter pilot.
Oh.
And it's amazing. There is a miraculous showing. He gave us a sign right on the video. You can see him on the video. There is a bright shining light over top of her shoulder. It is miraculous. I was stunned. I could not stop the video. It went on and on and on. It was one thing after another. And you know me, Allie, my face goes. all the time. It
Uh-huh.
was such a beautiful, and she really gave me the motivation and the push and the drive to get that out. It was just so beautiful, so overwhelming. I thought the entire world needs to hear this story.
Absolutely. Wow.
So I just
Yeah.
posted it on my channel, and Allie
Okay.
has my link if you want to throw it up there one more time so that they can take a look at it. It's
Okay.
and there's going to be many, many more, because that's not the only one that has been just miraculous for me. I've done readings, since August or September now, and
Mhm.
each one is just more miraculous than the next. And I plan to keep doing this. So, but I wanted to thank you for interviewing me and letting me just dream that maybe one day I could do this. And I just I just started.
Wow, you met. Look at all the things you've done. Look at all the things you've done in less than 6 months.
And it's not just me, everybody.
I know.
It's
Everyone's accelerating
manifestation.
at a very high rate.
It's manifestation time. Whatever you want to do, reach out and do it. You can do it. Everything is, yeah. Yeah, I'm just really, really excited. So thank you. Thank you, everybody, for checking it out. And
Definitely.
please let me know your comments. And forgive me on the editing is a little choppy, but
That's all right.
I'll get better.
You'll work on it. You'll get there. You will.
The story is the important part.
That's right. So I did post up Jean's a link again, and I'm going to put it on the regular link for the show when I get done with the show. Yeah.
I think it's just so heartwarming.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I can't wait to see it. Okay. So Linda Barurian, Mumsy Marion is her name. And I lost her link. So thank you, Ron, for bringing that to my attention. I appreciate you.
When I first checked into that, I got something about marriage. Either that congratulations on your marriage, or when are you going to get married? Something about marriage. And a love interest, that she approves of that.
Oh.
I don't know. That's what I got firsthand, so I'm going to go with it.
Okay. Bye, Pamela. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
And this was her mother, right? That's her mother's name?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bye, Terry, pure visionary. Hi, Mama Bear. No, Beth Knight watched it, Jean. She's going to watch it again.
Great.
For those of you posting that would like to have readings done, we are at the tail end of our show. Please come back Thursdays. We're here at 2:30 Pacific time, and post early. Thank you. Sorry, Terry was.
You got married after she passed. Yeah, she's going like this.
Oh,
marriage. She goes. She approves of the marriage. Okay, so good. I'm glad. That's her message.
Okay.
When are we getting grandchildren?
I never asked my kids that, and they don't want kids, and I'm glad I never did.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing a real warm motherly energy, and I'm not really getting a message, but I'm smelling like baking bread. I'm just smelling good cooking. I'm not smelling like sweet things being baked per se, but I'm seeing good cooking. Like I'm smelling like casseroles and bread and
the old homemade stuff. Yeah.
Something, that had like biscuits on it. And she just seems like a really great big hug.
No.
She's saying your hearts are tied together. She's always with you. You carry her in your heart.
That's beautiful.
And she feels the longing and the wondering and the searching that you're doing for her. And she says, I'm right here. And she tries to envelop you all around with this energy of love.
Yeah. Yeah,
She's
that's what I got.
saying, just trust, just trust.
Yep. I get when you feel a shift. When you feel a shift, she's there. And all you have to do is think about her. You'll feel the shift. She's sending you, she's holding you, or she's sending you lots of love. That's beautiful. Thanks for the question, Linda. I hope we gave you some good answers for that. We've got just a couple more people. Ladies, can we do it, or should we? Yeah. Okay.
Do it.
All right. Since Jean doesn't have to go to work tomorrow. All right.
No storm. When we were kids, no school.
I know we should be there. We could have a pillow fight. You know, we
You
could
guys
have a
could come on over. You guys are all on
popcorn,
the West Coast. There's no snow over there.
Bridget Gee, if you're here, please give mom's name, grandma's name, grandfather's name, whatever. If you could, it's about childhood trauma. And I am still planning on reading the other three that I have up here, Juno, Howland Sweet, and Sharon. So hang on. But that's all we can do for today. Let me see if Bridget's still here. Oh, Linda, you have your granddaughter living with you now. That's sweet.
Bridget, they're saying rise above and find the similarities, find the connection, find the gratitude, find the what was right, just one thing that was right. Don't focus on the problems. They don't exist over there anymore.
Right.
We're all just hearts. We're all just beating hearts that contain this spirit energy, and to try and let go of the
animosity. Or I kind of got that, Jean. What I got
humanity, that we fail each other as humans because we are humans and we have faults. Let go of the faults, let go of the humanity, and rise above and see your heart. See her heart.
That's beautiful.
Find something to be grateful of the relationship, anything. That it just it doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist anymore. The other thing that we have to remember is that our parents, our grandparents did the best they could at the time. And we do the best we can. And we have to forgive, because otherwise we live in the past. So that's what I was getting. I was getting the same thing, Jean.
I absolutely felt everything Jean was saying. Just I felt it from them. And I feel like there's also saying we all deserve the best. Sometimes we can't always give it, but they do say that they're sorry. They wish they could have had you always treated like gold. They keep showing me gold around you. Like, we wish we could have treated you like you were gold all the time.
Yeah.
And they're not saying that facetiously. They're like basically saying, we wish we could have treated you like the treasure you were.
I'm feeling like you want acknowledgement of this trauma. You want somebody to acknowledge that something happened to you, to verify it. The thing that I'm getting is that whatever the trauma or the imbalance is how you react and how you learn from it and how you move through it is your choice. They can't change what's happened and what's going on. And of course, difficulty is how we grow, which is really a terrible, meme. But to see it as I keep seeing like a menu or a recipe on how to acknowledge and heal your own life. Sometimes, like with my daughter, I know that I've done things as a parent that has hurt her, and it's very difficult to own that.
Yeah.
But
we must.
We must, and sometimes parents
yeah.
can't.
Right.
Right. So to get outside, but it's how you react to it and how you move through it that the mother or the cannot fix it for you. That it's a tangled yarn of how you're going to untangle it for yourself. Of course, they're sorry, but they go all is written before. It is all written out before us.
Right.
And they're sending you love and courage to detangle and to decode and to grow and feel the trauma and move through it. And that they're there to support you to do that.
Bridget, we send you lots of love and hope that you can, move through this for your own self and not, and it's okay that you ask the question. Don't ever feel like you can't ask the question, but the time for you to do is to heal from this or work on healing and moving on for yourself.
Can't heal, and being a mom, it's hard.
It's hard. Yeah.
It's hard.
And you don't know till you are a mom or you're in a, have a child. Yeah. I agree.
They have every confidence that you're going to be able to move through this, and the heart and the pain is there because we're human, but they're telling me that you can solve this puzzle and grow from it. That's what I'm hearing.
Okay. Thank you very much. All right. We got our friend Juno. Juno is awesome. Juno is the one from Sedona. I believe she lives in Sedona.
Juno is a fantastic artist, by the way.
Isn't she? She is.
Fantastic.
Yep, she is. Her mandalas are beautiful.
Watch out for water, Juno. Watch out for the water. And spring rains. That's
all right.
You.
There you go.
Yeah.
I envy you for being close to those red rocks. I absolutely adore those red rocks. They're gorgeous. Such energy. Anybody been to Sedona and walked through the vortexes?
I was there with Linda G.
Oh, okay, that's right.
You can feel them there for sure.
Yeah. Put that on my bucket list.
Yeah, watch out for the water, Juno.
Juno, they're saying that this is exactly what I was saying a minute ago. This is a very creative manifestation, high energy, potentiality time for you. These first 3 months is like incubation for your creation. Cool. That's odd. Sorry, didn't mean to get weird or scientific.
No, I like it. You just said what you heard, or what you thought.
I wasn't really kind of getting. I was in front of your house like I usually am, but I wasn't really getting anything until Jean said like incubation and stuff, and then I saw a big tall glass of water, taller than you, and they were pouring water in it.
Ooh,
filling you up. Yeah.
I've been asked what these cards are that I'm pulling today. They're the Sacred Earth Oracle cards. So Native American, definitely. And I get reaction, Juno. Look at what the water brings. All these lotuses. And you're in awe. It looks to me like you're just in awe because everything is unfolding in front of you and continues to unfold. And in all of that, you get the messages that you're ready to receive. And you are also a vital member of this community. So thank you, dear.
Definitely connected to Star Alien. She's a star person.
Oh, she is? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Oh, she says her artworks do incubate. Well, yeah. I love that. Wow. And she's making a lotus mandala right now.
Wow.
Woo! I can't wait to see that, Juno. Cool. All right. I'm going to go with Sharon's first. And Sharon, she did say her partner's name was Paul Hughes. He passed 10 months ago. I feel a very strong connection to him because that's my mother's last name, her maiden name. And so very tightly woven in my world are Hugheses. So
I'm getting car accident.
ooh.
I don't know if that's right or not.
Let us know, Sharon.
Sharon, he's telling me that you can connect with him and write for him. He wants to communicate with you and through writing. He's saying that you guys are connected and very much your energies are intertwined, and you can connect with him and get messages from him through writing.
Mm-hmm. All right. So she says it wasn't a car accident. I'm guessing that's what it was.
All right.
Yes, I am very sorry. I want to send you my condolences as well.
Was it maybe unexpected, or just thinking it was out of the blue, like something that happened? Maybe not.
She says she can feel his energy.
I think this collaboration between all four of us is quite unique. Each one of us reads each question in a different way. We come at it from a different perspective.
Different angle. Yeah.
And yes, and it all works, and it's so beautifully rounded. It's such a colorful bouquet of all these different messages in different mediums, no pun intended, but just the way that each of us deliver it so differently, I just think it's beautiful.
Uh-huh. Yes, she says it was unexpected.
Yeah. And he's showing me a roulette wheel.
Mm.
And at first he spun the wheel so fast that it was just colors going by. And then it slowed down, and all I can hear him say is bet black, bet black. So there's your message, bet black.
Oh, wow. Was he a gambler? Did you like going to the casinos? I'm just wondering if that has anything to do with it. My brother was unbelievable. He'd walk into a casino and he'd take out a quarter and he'd put it in any random, and it would hit every single time. But if he went in and he wanted to win some money, because he was never.
Yeah. I don't know that he's saying go gamble.
Yeah. Or take a gamble.
The color black.
Black.
So
okay.
maybe if you're choosing a new car, choose black. I don't know.
I understand. Yeah. No way, she says. Okay, no gambling. Okay.
I'm getting the feeling that a lot was left unsaid, that it was like he was in the middle of saying something and then boom, like the conversation had ended between the two of you.
Mm-hmm.
And he
maybe
wishes he could still,
maybe that's the message in the writing.
Yeah, that there's other form, that he still, that there's the communication stopped in one way.
Uh-huh.
And that you're in a lot of pain.
Mm-hmm. As would be expected.
Yeah, he's sorry you're in a lot of pain.
I think he knew you were coming here today, Sharon, honestly, because there's a lot of expectation around him.
Yeah.
Look at the butterfly wings on the back of the Native American, looking up towards the sun. It's like a metamorphosis. It's like oh, you had a fallout before he died.
Oh, before he died.
So you wanted some closure. Absolutely. He was expecting this. That's why he came through today.
But there's a lot of things that were left unsaid. Yeah.
He says that was then, and this is now. And, his nickname was Morph. I love that.
Well, you said metamorphosis.
Yeah.
Right.
Morph.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Dangling participle. I don't know what that is, but it's kind of like there was stuff that was left that wasn't left that
Just
that
not
was
finished.
unresolved.
Unresolved. Yeah.
I'm getting unresolved. Yeah, that's the word.
I really believe he's sending you lots of love and said,
Yeah.
you know, I'm sorry, or I'm glad we were together, or
That's the way to go.
that's a tough loss. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
All right, folks, I'm going to leave it with one. This is a general reading for the January 6th, again, because it is January 6th. So we'll end with this one from Howland Sweet. Dorothy Kilgallen was a journalist. And didn't she meet an untimely death? I think she did. I can't remember. It was another show that I was doing.
Yeah.
And we used to be on Password with Betty. She was on Password with Betty White, and she would do those shows. Something happened to her. So I guess Howland Sweet is saying if she was writing something, what would she have to say? Yeah.
I told you so.
Don't take yourself so seriously.
Same shit, different year.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Hey, I tried to tell you guys a long time ago, but no one's been listening.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
She said, the age of the divine feminine is dawning.
That's right,
dawn
Carolyn Adams.
of
Yep,
the
she
divine
was
feminine.
killed for something that's right. It was a couple of weeks or a week ago. Somebody said she was killed because she was going to write an expose. I believe it was on President Kennedy's assassination or something like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It was What's My Line? Thank you, Craig. They say she had an overdose. Juno heard that she said, I went too far. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Okay. Oil Painter says she had
I think she was a truth teller that was harassed. Yeah.
She brings the time card in.
Yeah.
You know, it was a different time, and yet is it a different time? Not really, if you know what I mean, because we got conspiracy theories, but we also have journalists that are always being, I'm not saying all journalists are great, don't get me wrong, but we also get them demonized a lot. And, you know, certainly by politicians and so on, that they lie and all that stuff. And it's been going on for a long, long time. So, yeah. All right. Anything else, ladies?
The time of the fat white man is over.
Thank you. Thank you.
You tell him, Thayer.
I heard the time of the dominant white man.
That look like Stay Puft Marshmallow.
Is
yes.
over.
Misogyny.
Yeah, misogyny is over.
That's right. He looked like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. All you have to do is go.
Thank you.
I'm very grateful to each one of you and to everybody in the chat. I just absolutely adore, and it makes my whole week coming here every Thursday. And thank you. Thank each one of you for supporting.
Absolutely. Yes. Thank you for supporting their channels, my channel. And it's so much fun to collaborate. I look forward to this all week. So thank you. And thank you, everybody. I love you all. And so do the rest of the ladies. Thank you so much. And I'll put the links on the video area on my channel so that you can go there. And if you can't seem to pull it up, so that you can have it and see them. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, everybody. Yeah. Thanks.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Have a great week. End.